Hi there, Serial Trader here. Just going to present a potential trade setup here on Alibaba, ticker symbol BABA, BABA. And, well, let's have a look. So we essentially have a typical three-wave move from the top. So that is a corrective move that when complete will be more than fully retraced to the upside. We've certainly seen this before in other stocks. Just think back to Facebook or more recently Canopy Growth Corporation. Very much the same pattern. So a nice ABC decline, three-wave decline, contained within this parallel trend channel. Okay, and let's just label it ABC down. If it is in fact complete, which it looks promising that it could be. And we'll just throw that, minor should be good. So a nice three-wave decline, and also get some Fibonacci relationships here. We have the relationship between A and C projected off of B. And we're looking for that equality relationship. And we just nicked it there and reversed nicely off of it. And now we appear to be reversing. As well as nicking it, we also nicked the lower boundary line of this price channel. And now sharply reversing off it, although today was interesting, but we'll get to that. So that looks really good. And then obviously the expected direction moving forward, if this is in fact a hard low, is going to be a move up here to new highs, right? And actually we can just do a quick reverse Fibonacci projection of where to look for to the upside, and we'll just get that 1.382 and 2.0 multiple up there, are very typical achievable targets that often get met. So the 1.382 multiple gets us up to 229.39, so basically 230, and the 2.0 multiple gets us up to 258, almost 260. So that's something to look towards moving forward as time goes by. And also I'll just highlight, so I zoom out here. Okay, obviously clearly the trend is to the upside, right? So you definitely want to make sure your trades are positioned with the larger trend. This certainly is. So the price moves from the lower left-hand corner of the price chart to the upper right-hand corner. That's just the textbook uptrend, right? And okay, I want to come in here closer. And if you look at this support level here, I mean, look how many times we've found support in this kind of a 165 area, 164, 166. So this is a strong area of support that goes back pretty far in this chart, right? And what did we come to down here? At the low, we went as low as 165.39. So not only do we have a nice, Elliott zigzag three-way move down that has a nice near equality relationship between A and C. It's contained within parallel trend lines. We also found nice support just at the typical support level we've been coming back to over and over again. So that's looking really good. And, if we just do a little slope analysis, so this guy to be ABC down or 1, 2, 3 in progress, but it's not doing that. The 3 would have broken out strongly out of that trend channel as opposed to reacting off of it and coming back up. So definitely looking like a corrective ABC down, not a 1, 2, 3 in progress. So here's our slope of A. Now if we project that off of B, well, it's actually fairly similar in slope. So there's no real distinguishment there. Sometimes C is shallower, noticeably shallower than A in slope. In this case, they're similar. That's fine though. I like that equality relationship. Now, another thing I'll mention is, Alibaba is basically the Amazon of China. That's what a lot of people call it. And it trades, I think, for roughly 1/3 the multiple that Amazon trades at, and yet it's growing faster. So just a little fundamentals in there. It certainly has good fundamentals, at least for a growth stock like this. So keep that in mind as well. No real red flags there as far as those metrics. And okay, let's go in closer. We'll go on the candlesticks here. Now today, so earnings came out before today's trading. And initially we opened way up, looked very bullish, and then basically for no apparent reason, apparently the market went from deciding the earnings were great to thinking they weren't so great, and we just traded down all the way down, and had a very bearish day, obviously. And it actually did a bearish engulfing candlestick, engulfing multiple prior real bodies, like 4 prior real bodies at least. So going in closer, that doesn't look good, but earnings they can just be wild, especially the reaction to them, the day of or the day after. So I'm still going to go ahead and tentatively label that we have our hard low in place down here at 165 and change. And that's certainly a good stop level to use if you're long stock. Now what I've done is I bought some BABA 170 strike December calls, okay, and I bought 10 of them so far, and I plan to kind of average into a position. If there's any more near-term weakness, I'll view that as an opportunity to leg in some more. But if we go a little closer, let's go with a 15-minute price chart. You can make the case that you have like a 1, 2, and then a 1, 2, okay? And we'll just do a little analysis here. So we'll do a fib retracement of this, and we come in between the 618 and the 786 retracement, so that's a nice wave 2 objective for that first sequence there. So tentatively label 1 up, 2 down. I'll just put these over here for now, get them all the way. I'll change that to sure, that's fine. So potential 1, 2, and then we have another potential starting from here, right? Another potential call it, sorry, 1, 2. Put these over here as well, get them out of the way. This should actually be right there, okay? And we'll drop the degree down because that's 1 lesser degree than the first one. Yeah, minuet should be good. Okay, so now we have the initial 1, 2, now a subsequent 1, 2 of 1 lesser degree. Okay, and also if we do some Fibonacci work on this, so from this low to this high, we've come in at the 786 retracement so far, so nice deep wave 2. And also, if we can just, even though this is intraday very volatile, you can still see a distinctive 3-way move down from the peak. So ABC down, right? So if we do a little relationship, right, between A and C, well, maybe I'll just go ahead and label that first. So tentatively labeling this as an ABC down. Drop the degree down here so it's matching. Let's see here. One less. There you go. Okay. So we'll tentatively label this as ABC down. Of course, no evidence the C wave's complete yet. We need to start reversing, but it's definitely what I'm looking for short term. And okay, go back to that Fibonacci work I was going to do. So we'll have the relationship between A and C projected off of B. I'm trying to get this tool wasn't working here. Okay. And we want the 618 relationship and the 1.0 relationship. So the 618 would take us down to 170.40. That's a nice round number, kind of 170. And the 1.0 relationship, that wouldn't be very good because that would break the initial wave 2 here, and it would actually take out this low by a few cents. So that's out of the question if this is going to hold as the correct interpretation. So possible that we'll hit this 170 area, complete this C wave of this 3-wave decline, and then ideally reverse up from there and start the trending move. So overall, it's looking really good despite this crazy earnings reaction. And I mean, just this overall structure on the daily, very nice textbook looking, zigzag down. And then I like that we're coming in this support level once again. So keep that in mind. And yeah, I'm long the December 170 strike calls and looking to add more here. We'll check up on this again as price action warrants it. All right, Serial Trader signing off.